Before we go any further,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna jump right into this question of the week. This is, of course, is one that we threw on social media, but we're gonna get y'all answers next week. So, question of the week is the question of the week.
This past week. They already answered it.
That's what I'm saying. We'll
They're going to see this Friday, and they're
They'll
going
see
to
it
know that
Friday.
they answered it this week.
right.
Okay, cool.
God
So,
damn.
I-
I'm
the
still
question of
stuck in the space-time continuum from last week.
Stuck. Yeah. Question of the week is: if you had to raise yourself, would you have done a better job than your parents? I'll say that. If you
want it?
had to,
Yes.
if right now, as yourself,
Quick, fast, let's
and
go.
you was raising yourself, would you do a better job of raising yourself? What's your answer?
Yeah, my answer is yes. I
Why?
think I would
Why?
do a better
Why?
job.
Why?
Why would you think that? Or why do you feel that way?
Just because of I feel like it was a couple things that I was missing when I was a kid, and think that I can give myself those extra little things that that I was missing.
Not to like call your parents out of name, but what's one thing you felt like just one thing that you felt like you was missing that you feel like you do more with your kids?
Opinions. I feel like I had no opinion growing up. I felt like it was just whatever they say, that's what it was. I never knew why. I never knew why not. So yeah, I felt like, and that's a huge thing, because kids are curious and
Absolutely.
inquisitive.
Inquisitive.
I just learned that word.
That's a big word.
I just learned that word. I just learned that
Let
word.
me say I just learned.
But yeah, because with my son, he acts a lot, and
You said ask.
yeah, he asks a lot,
Oh,
and so
thought you said X.
no, ask
I
a
was like,
lot.
he acting what?
No,
Othello? My bad. Go ahead.
See,
Go ahead. Keep
that's why I don't nobody like you.
I even looked at the nigga like I thought you said X.
Yeah.
Like that.
we gotta expand the horizon.
But yeah, I feel like I give him, a chance to have an opinion and to ask why. You know what I mean? And I just didn't have that, and I think knowing why or why not to do something, helps you understand better.
For sure.
So yeah,
Helps you
that
buy
would be
in
part
too.
of, huh?
Helps you buy in too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, most
Absolutely.
definitely. Yeah. So that would be one of the things.
Okay. Wallace, what you got?
As a boss, that's one thing I would like to carry to my employees. Like, I want you to be able to buy in and know why we're doing stuff. So
Yeah.
you have a reason, not just because I said so. But no, I don't think I could do as good a job or better than my parents. I told y'all for my dad, I'm the third, and my brother's 18 years older than me. My sister's 15 years older than me. So he had all of that time to kind of feel his way into what he felt like was valuable to, or what was needed to help develop a young person. And I think he did that with me, or he did his best with me. And my mother is just a born nurturer, whether it's her children, whether it's just people around her. So, I mean, I definitely don't have what my mother has, the way that she can give it. And then my dad having that experience of helping my older brother and older sister. Look, even if you consider it messing up with them, he was able to learn himself as a father, learn how children can respond, and then was able to pass it or work with himself on me to help me out. So I know I don't have any kids. I don't know if I don't have the patience that it takes to be a parent. I don't know what it takes to listen to a 5-year-old take 6 minutes to get through 2 sentences.
Man.
Like, I don't have that in me right now. Once I become a parent, I do believe I have the foundation to become a great parent. But who I am right now, nah.
Sure.
I'm not gonna end up in a ditch, but probably not gonna be, if I'm anything, as good as a product I am now.
I got you.
So
That makes
even
sense.
with that knowledge of that you got from them, you knowing that, and the
Right.
things that you learn from them, you still don't feel like you would be a better parent.
I feel like I'd be a great big brother to a little me. I don't feel like I'd be a great parent because what it takes to get up and get this kid ready. My dad used to do flash, probably not the best thing. We're doing flashcards while he's driving. He's staying up with me till 1 o'clock in the morning to do study for spelling bee, or I mean a geometry bee. My mother's doing my project. She's doing my hair. She's all these things that help support me.
That didn't
Yeah.
take long. That didn't take
You doing your
long.
what?
That couldn't have took long.
What you
They
mean?
say your hair.
And I used to have hair.
What did
I
she do
wasn't
to
born
it?
like this. I might have been born like this, but I grew some after that.
What did she do to your hair?
And I used to have that AI. I used to braid it, plait it, twist it, flip it, fry it, sew it. I ain't sew it. But
You
yeah.
said fry it. You just always take it too far. So, all right, go ahead.
But yeah, like everything that they did, and that's just to me some basic shit. And then the mental support that they were able to give me over time, because it's like it's one thing that I got them for a weekend, an afternoon, and I'm putting what I can into them, versus every day I'm trying to pour into this.
Vessel.
Yeah, look, at times empty. So I don't have that in me right now. Not saying it won't ever be, but who I am right now, no, I don't believe I could raise myself to be me or better.
Respect.
So good job, parents. Thank you.
Good
Yeah,
job. Shouts out to the ranch.
Shout out to my parents too. They did an awesome job, but I
I can do better.
I learned from their mistakes, so I would definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I could do a better job. If not better, I could definitely point out things kind of like what we talked about, like the things that they kind of missed.
Yeah.
Because honestly, we don't really know what the behind the scenes for us look like.
Yeah.
I know for me, there had to be conversations with them like, listen, my boy is out of control. We got to wrangle him back in. I don't know which one of us going to do it, but we got to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even know how we're gonna do it.
Yeah. So I'm sure it was conversation, not even to say that was a real conversation, but I'm sure they had to have some real conversations, some tough conversations. Maybe not even about me being like just being mischievous kid or no
A
shit like
hoodlum.
that. A mischievous kid or no shit like that. But even just like, because I used to go to my father with stuff and I didn't go to my mom about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they had talks and then he like, look, don't say nothing to him about it because he told me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
And see, that's what I wanted. I didn't have that. I went to my mama. Yeah.
I felt like for me, it was I could only talk to my mom to a certain extent because my mom was either going to worry or she felt like she had to fix it. She couldn't be an ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
You
sometimes
her
like,
baby.
yeah, well, yeah, kind of. But you know, when you talk about certain things, and we've talked about this before, you have to like if your friends come to you, you say, "Are we looking to try to fix this, or do you just need an ear?"
Yeah.
Sometimes I just needed an ear. Like, but my mom is like, as a mom and a nurturer, she's like, no, let's fix it.
Right.
And it's like, nah, we don't have to fix it. Like, I was watching this podcast, bro. This dude was like, this kid took his bike. Dude was like, man, let me borrow your bike. Let me run to the store. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
He was like, all the other kids was like, don't give him your bike.
Yeah.
This nigga's gonna take your bike. He was like, he said he'll be right back. So he was like, here, man, just come right back. Say like 20 minutes later, dude ain't come back. 30 minutes later, dude ain't come back. So when he went home, his mom was like, where's your bike? And he was like, oh, this one dude borrowed it. He gonna bring it to the house. She was like, nah, let's go get your bike. And he was like, nah, just be cool. We'll give it a day. You know what I'm saying? His mom was like, nah, let's go fix this right now. So that's what your mama do though. You know what I'm saying? Like your mom really don't know how to just let it be what it be to see. Especially as a single parent, most times your mom's the mom the one who bought the shit. So she's like, nah, I'm not gonna just let somebody take something from you. You know what I'm saying? But as a mom, also, I think she doesn't think about the repercussions of what could happen on the back end of it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you and your mama just pulled up at somebody's house to get your bike back. If 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 bro was crazy enough to take your bike and you know you gave it to him, I can guarantee tomorrow he crazy enough to whoop your ass at school or in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So
What is your mom telling you should be crazy enough to go take your bike and be ready to whoop his ass in his neighborhood?
I think your mom don't even think about like you got to fight about that, because in your mama head is like that's your stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get your stuff. So we're not worried about what he's gonna do. And if they do, then you tell the proper people that, and they'll take care of it.
When you were saying who I thought of was Bud Crawford, was like if his mom, he told his mom they took my bike.
Oh, well, let's go around here.
Yeah, and
like his
whoop his
mama, like,
ass,
let's
and
go around
then
here.
that's who popped up in my head when you were
go
talking.
change your clothes. Let's go around
Put
here.
on your fighting clothes.
Put on your fighting clothes. And then come out like a tank top on, hands taped up and shit.
Bouncing
You
side
like,
to side.
first of all, where's this nigga going? His mama like, she put a robe on this nigga. Oh, we going to get his bike back.
Put that Eminem in the background.
Right. She rubbed this nigga's shoulders. This nigga throwing hair punches and shit. You like, what the fuck? He like, man, just give him his bike.
Yeah.
Nah. Bro, just give him his bike. That's Bud and his mom. Just give him his bike. Right. That's Bud and his
I don't even
mom.
want the bike no more. That's all I want to do is scrap, man.
Look, nigga be trying to get a bike back. And nigga mama like, nah, keep it.
Keep the bike.
Keep it.
Just gonna
We
take
don't
his
even
ass
want the
whoop,
bike.
man.
We taking your soul today, bro. Let's go get him, little boy. You seeing that nigga in the chest?
You can't eat unless you whoop his ass.
Listen, that nigga like uppercut. He like, what is he doing? We're 11.
I was about to say this is a 6-year-old.
This nigga over here throwing hair hooks and shit. But yeah, I think that's the difference between moms and dads.
So how would your dad handle that?
My father, my father was different. Like he would have he would have been like, yeah, we gonna go around and whoop. Like you gotta go around. We gotta do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just on some street shit. Like that's just how, and in a sense, is how men handle shit. Like, you can't let somebody take from you. You know what I'm saying? And me and my cousins used to joke and be like, man, we really had some childhood shit that was like prison. Like, can't let niggas take from you. Like, shit, let's go. And you're like, well, what you got?
That's my dad. So I feel like my dad only understood when it was like, and that's crazy. Like, anything else, he don't understand shit else. But if it's like some shit like that, oh no, I got you.
Yeah.
Like it was just, nigga, what it was there. Don't nobody disrespect you. Don't nobody take shit from you. We don't start shit, but we definitely gonna finish it. But nothing else he got. Like, nigga, I go to the party, nah.
Hey.
Nigga down the street trying to fight me. All right.
Hey, but the dude on the podcast was like, his mom and his dad was separated. So his mom had a boyfriend, right? The boyfriend overheard them talking about it. The boyfriend went to the school, got the kid's address, went to the kid's house, and was like, hey, give me James's bike back.
Yeah.
And the boy was like, what? He was like, nigga, give me James's bike back, or I'm going to beat you, your mama, and your daddy up. So he was gating nigga the bike.
Shout out to the stepdad.
So it was just the boy. Yeah, it was just the boyfriend. So a nigga was like, he get home from school, the bike at the crib. He was like, yeah, I went and got your bike back. And he was like, bro, you don't know what you just done.
Yeah. Oh,
you just don't know what you just done. He was like, and the nigga, nigga was like, that nigga rode up on him at school like, oh, so you sent somebody to get your bike back?
Adults to get your bike back?
Yeah, you sent a nigga to get your bike? And he was like, bro, just chill. Like, you can have the bike. He was like trying to get his nigga the bike back.
That's crazy. See, yeah.
It's funny that the way y'all talked about disrespect, and that word is big to me when I was a child, but it was the other way around. Like, we ain't even really talk about if somebody disrespect you. My dad always talked about me not disrespecting people. Like, that was above bad grades. Like, you disrespect
I feel
somebody.
Like that was a given though, because it's like, don't let nobody disrespect you, which means also like don't disrespect nobody.
You're giving respect. Yeah.
Well, I don't think in my young mind those two things didn't correlate.
Okay.
It was one is one thing, and then the other one
Oh,
is a whole
see.
different conversation.
See, my father put them together. He was like, you, first of all, you respect people and expect respect in return. So when they disrespect you, you know what it is.
See, that's the thing. My father didn't. My father talked about treat people as you want to be treated, but he didn't talk to me about how to correct disrespect put upon me.
Yeah.
He talked about preventing disrespect from coming from me. So I've always tried to be respectful when I interact with people.
Bro, it was so many battles in my house
Yeah.
that we saw what disrespect looked like. Like, bro, my brother, like that older one, bro, it was like we was like we was living in like a boarding house and we didn't really know each other. We just see each other in passing. So then it was like, bro, you just never know where it was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might walk past and he just like punch me in the back. I'm like, bro, what's going on? So now it's like, I can't let you disrespect me like that.
Right.
Now
In
you
my
walking
house?
away. Yeah, now you walking away, and the only thing I see is this blue vase thing. I got to hit you with it.
Yeah.
I might not hit you
You're
in the
already
head,
bigger than me.
but I'm gonna swing it.
So I gotta hit you.
I gotta swing it. Yeah, because it's now we at a disrespectful place. Now, next thing you know, you taking my food off my plate or something. It's prison.
Slippery slope.
Very slippery.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just venting.